channel. As promised, I'm giving you a quick review on my first time trying the Freestyle Libre. I put it on about 3 weeks ago, so I had a chance to wear a sensor for 2 weeks and do the changeover with a new sensor, and I'm able to tell you a bit what went and what was going on. As you saw in my video of the application, which I will leave the link down below, the application went fine. It's not painful. It is working, and a lot of people out there, I know, we're asking the question of, is it gonna stick? Is it going to stay on me? And believe me, the thing is sticky. It glues to your body. I've never had it like budge or move or feel like it was gonna move. It stayed on for the total 2 weeks. I have read on some places that people have like banged it on the side of a doorway or while putting on or taking off clothing, and it like flew off. I can understand it might be painful because the needle is quite sturdy and it goes into your arm, but it did not happen to me. I'm quite body aware and I knew that it was there, so it was fine. The readings are incredible for me. I love to know what I'm at, especially when I eat, because I have a slow digestive system. So to be able to scan when I eat, after I eat, when I give insulin, a few hours after giving insulin, and seeing the movement and what's going on in my body is incredible. There is that sense of, you know, having to wait a full hour, and I've mentioned to you in my application video, and the doctors mentioned to me that you have to wait for a full day and sort of test it out with, you know, by pricking your fingers to make sure that, you know, the levels are similar. But I didn't have that issue. It seemed to be reading perfectly and going with how I was feeling as well. So love the Freestyle Libre for that. The only issue that I've come across is that sometimes if, let's say, my blood sugar is low and I take fast-acting sugars and carbohydrates, and then I'll want to read if it's working, the message will come up and say, please try again in 10 minutes. And I feel that it might be because there's so much like happening in my blood that it cannot read it or read it properly at the moment. It happened to me only 2 times, so I can't say if it was something that was dysfunctional with the sensor or with the reader, but for me anyway, that's the only 2 times that it happened. It also gives you a countdown on when it is to change it. It will tell you a day in advance and then every hour after that. So like I mentioned in my previous video, you cannot just say, oh, I'll use it a little longer. You have to change it. Now I'm going to insert a video of me trying to remove the sensor. It was quite hard, I must say, not because it was painful or because the needle was stuck or anything like that. The glue is like extremely sticky, so you are able to remove the needle by really pulling at it, and then you'll have like the little round of gumminess and sticker that's on. I was able to remove it with rubbing alcohol, which was fine. And it did leave a mark. I had sort of a bruise and a bit of rough skin on the area where I'd placed it. It lasted about 3-4 days. It healed properly, so I don't feel nervous to put the sensor back there in 2 weeks. It was fine. Some people say to make it easier to remove, you can use coconut oil so that it's really just more gentle on your skin. So I might try that with this side. So I've applied this side. I did it a bit farther back just because I was really always kind of rubbing it or sleeping on it and whatnot. So a little closer to the back was more ideal for me, which is fine. It's still on, it's doing great, and I completely love it. I know some diabetics are using Dexcom, which is another sort of reader like this that I'm not aware of. I don't know in Canada if we have it, but for me it wasn't offered by my insurance company or by my doctors, but the Freestyle Libre is doing great. The one thing I would like it to be able to do, and I think that Dexcom is allowing diabetics to do, is to have an alarm when your blood sugar goes low. With the Freestyle Libre, you see the movement, you see that you're crashing, and you can correct it then. but I believe the Dexcom will be able to give you alarms and tell your phone as well that it's a possibility to, know on your phone you get a message and then you can react right away. So I think although it's a great development and I will continue to use it, there are some things that they could inspire themselves with the Dexcom, but as far as size, comfort, and just how efficient it is, it's 2 thumbs up for me. And speaking of which, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. And please comment below if you do have the Freestyle Libre, if you enjoy it, if you have questions about it, and hopefully it's doing just great things for you as it is for me. I'm super excited about it. So I will keep going with this. So until next time, please remember, life is sweet whether you have diabetes or not, and I will see you guys in my next video.